Life is getting quite expensive. Like just living and breathing and existing. Rent is getting more expensive. They probably didn't even increase your salary at work. You people are just getting cranky anyhow in your house. Everywhere is hot. How are people surviving? Maybe you're not even the breadwinner in your family. Your parents are depending on you to send money to them and all of that. How? How? Like life is just hard. Being a Nigerian is hard. If they give me a 1 million naira, it's supposed to be big. It's supposed to be big money. And then when I want to save it, it's like I'm saving peanuts. It's still below $1,000. That's just sad. Is this looking like it's supposed to? When things go up in Nigeria, they never seem to ever go down. Is this our present worst, but also like our future better? That's very, very sad and depressing to think about. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Martha Ehinome, and in this video, I am going to be getting ready because I have an event for this evening. And unlike your faves, I'm not running late, okay? I have all the time in the world, not all the time in the world, but I have ample time actually because it's early afternoon and I'm supposed to leave here in about 3 hours or so. So I kind of have ample time. Actually, I think it's more than 3 hours. Let me be accurate. Okay, I just checked. It actually is 3 hours. So maybe I should get less confident. Anyway, I'm getting ready for an event and I decided to kill two s- two birds with one stone. That's it, right? Yeah. I said kill two birds with one stone. I've been thinking of making this video for a while, okay? And I'm like, today I'm gonna make it because, fam, life is getting quite expensive. Like just living and breathing and existing. And it baffles me because I don't pay rent, so I don't even pay like utility bills and all of those things that come in with having your own space. And I do not have a car, right? So I don't have to buy fuel. I don't have to do some, I don't know, whatever it is they do in cars, alignment or whatever, or my car knocking down or whatever it is. If I'm going somewhere, I take a ride, right? Or whatever option it is that's available to me. Usually I'm on set most of the time anyway. I'm on set, or I stay at a friend's house for easier commuting to set or something. So I just is my room, right? So the things that I do actually pay for are rides, of course, and that's only when I'm actually going somewhere important, most of which is going to sets where I get paid anyway, and it's not every day. But I still go and I'm like, what is going on? Life is expensive. A great, great, great number of Nigerians are like living in poverty. And even people that are supposedly not living in poverty are kind of struggling. I'm like, with my responsibilities that are not even close to the average adult's own, I am still like, what is going on? Yesterday, I bought a crate of eggs for 3,000 naira, and the eggs weren't even the huge, big ones. 3,000 naira. They said a kilo of chicken was 3,200 naira. After I boiled the thing, everything shrunk, and it was like, what is this? What is in my plate? Tomatoes, right? Tomatoes, those little trays that they put there. They said one of those was 900 naira. 900 naira. Noodles. You know what? I kept one here so that I can use it for this video. This guy is 150 naira. This is not going to satisfy anybody. Noodles used to be like just random, there's no food to eat, let me take care of myself kind of food. I saw on the street where I live, yeah, that a lady opened like a Mishai spot, like she makes noodles and stuff. And I'm like, that means a plate of noodles is probably going to be like 500 naira at least. How? How is this supposed to be? I mean, noodles is not particularly, it's not like Gary that is supposedly low budget because even Gary self is expensive now, right? But noodles is not supposed to be like the lowest of the low options that you can get, but it's supposed to just be one of the low ones, and it's 500 naira. Some people don't make 500 naira in one day. This guy, Super Pack, this guy is like I where's the receipt? 230 naira. Life is expensive. Every time I'm always thinking, people who have children, how are they surviving? Let's say a man now, like a family of say, let's even say it's a couple and a child or two children. But let's just even say it's a child. Let's paint the best case scenario and just look at how that's even bad as it is. A couple, right? Let's say both are working, they're bringing in money. But of course, everything is more expensive now. They're paying for school fees, they're buying food. Most times there's no light, so you have to buy fuel. Fuel is like how much per liter? How much per liter? You have to buy books, child will fall sick, you have to buy new clothes, rent is getting more expensive. They probably didn't even increase your salary at work. You people are just getting cranky anyhow in your house. Everywhere is hot. How are people surviving? How are people surviving? Let's not even say the woman is not working or one of them are not working. Now it's only one person that's the provider in the house. You're taking care of a grown ass adult, you're taking care of a child. And it might seem like, oh, it's a child, but children actually suck money because you're paying for school fees, you're paying for everything. They can't provide anything. Maybe they break something in the house, you have to fix it. Are you going to how are people surviving? And then maybe you're not even the breadwinner in your family. Your parents are depending on you to send money to them and all of that. How? 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 I'm talking about this thing so passionately because I'm like, what the heck? I was talking to my guardian here this morning because I stay with family, right? So my mommy here in Lagos, and I was just talking about how much I bought stuff, and she was telling me how much she bought rice. She said one derica of rice is 1,000 naira. I typically don't like making rice for myself. I don't know, there's some weird thing with that. Like I just wouldn't sit down and say, oh, I want to make rice and I want to eat rice. I'll just opt for spaghetti or something else, right? I never buy rice. She's like, one derica of rice is 1,000 naira. Like life is just hard. Being a Nigerian is hard. It's crazy. And it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate that this is where we are, right? I remember when I was in secondary school, I always think back to this moment when I was in SS1, senior secondary school 1, right? My first year in senior secondary school, and the teacher, he was in our class and he was just yapping and ranting about Nigeria, right? And I was like, your stupid country is 110 naira to a dollar. This is not how things were. Blah blah blah. Basically, just saying stuff like that particular, highlight 110 naira to a dollar was what he was talking about, and he was so pained and passionate. And I'm like, I wonder where that guy is now. I'm sure he's a man now because that was like what 13 years ago, 12, 13 years ago. So I'm sure he's a full blown man now, right? Because he was a young lad at that point in time. Not me saying lad like I'm some English girl, right? I wonder what he's going to say now that a dollar, like naira to the dollar, is more than 1,000 naira. It's more than 1,000 naira. I'm like, if I get a job, right, and they're paying me 1,000,000 naira, that means in the grand scheme of things, my salary is still below $1,000, right? It's still below $1,000. About 2 years ago, it was about 400 and something naira to a dollar. We're all complaining. It was so bad. It was bad. We didn't know that it was gonna get worse. It was bad. And I had just started working then, and I just started being conscious of the fact that, I need to start saving not in naira because our money is becoming shittier and shittier. And even though I'm really glad that I've started to make money. Like I've started to make quite an amount of money, you know, money that is enough to take care of me, money that's enough to take care of other people. Like I can send money to someone conveniently and it will do something for them, right? Thankfully, because again, I don't have real responsibilities, right? I'm still sort of sad that it is at this time, it's at this point in my life where things are beginning to pick up that everything is like this. Because, like I said, if they give me 1,000,000 naira, it's supposed to be big. It's supposed to be big money. And then when I want to save it, it's like I'm saving peanuts. Like, that's just sad. That's just really sad. If it was 2 years ago and I was given a million naira, I would be able to put about $2,000 in my friggin' savings. Abi, no, about 2.5 in my friggin' savings, and I'll be like, oh crap, it's not as big as it's supposed to be, but it's something, right? But now, before I can put um 2.5k dollars as savings, that's it has to be more than 2.5 million naira. So it has to be like maybe 2.6 ish naira. It's crazy. It's very crazy, and I don't know. I'm supposed to be doing a get ready with me, right? I'm being so passionate about what I'm talking about that I completely forgot what I was supposed to do. I'm not a makeup guru, y'all. I'm not a makeup guru, so I cannot say that I am in the best place to be like telling you, oh, so this is my mascara. I'm using the Zaron. That dog is possessed. So I cannot say stuff like, oh my god, I'm using the Zaron mascara on my face right now, and it's so good, guys. It's like the best mascara I've ever used. You should try it. I have a code that you can use. I got carried away there. Basically, Sha, I'm not a makeup guru, so that's not gonna happen. But yeah, I'm going to get my makeup started now. Alrighty, I've primed my face. Now I want to do my brows. You know what? Let's just get on with it. I'm going to use the Didi Beauty eyebrow browgasm, whatever. I'm sure I'm going to use it for my brows. Many times, right? Maybe my makeup is going well. Something will just happen and everything will just like spoil. It's so tiring. So I hope I get it right today. I'm not rushing anywhere. So I hope it's good, right? And I'm going for quite an important thing. I'm going to the premiere, to the private screening of of the film I'm in. So I would really like this to come out. Like I would like it to. I'm not going to a professional. I beg. I'm not spending extra money. Thank you very much. People that came to come and watch me rant. Sorry, I'm not a pro ranter. Or yeah, I got too carried away and rant was ranting go, and now I have to pause to do this. So yeah, is this looking like it's supposed to? Sometimes I wonder if things are going to ever get better for us as a country. During the elections, I made a vlog. I was too distraught. I was too heartbroken to edit it on time, so I didn't edit it on time. That is. But eventually I did, and I uploaded it on my YouTube, but I never made it public. So it's right now still sitting on my YouTube page. I don't know if I'll ever put it out there, but this country is just a constant source of heartbreak for us all. Like we're collectively heartbroken, we're collectively traumatized, we're collectively to a large extent actually desensitized. This country has put us through a lot, especially Nigerians living here. It's crazy. It's crazy, and I've started talking again now, and I'll not do what I'm supposed to do. I don't even know what I'm looking for. My eyebrows look okay. Anyway, like I was saying, even though everything is already sad, like the situation is already sad, it's even sadder to think about the fact that when things go up in Nigeria, they never seem to ever go down. The prices of things, when things get worse, it never just goes better. We just kind of adjust. And that's our problem. That's our big problem. It might seem like, oh yeah, they tend to, have a very great coping mechanism. They tend to adjust to things quite easy. But that's our biggest problem because we get used to bad situations. It gets worse and worse, and we just kind of move on with life. We just get used to it. Since I was born, like from like the 80s, the 90s, there have been complaints about how bad things are in Nigeria. But when you think about it, you'll be like, "Ah, those people enjoy though, like in comparison to what's going on right now." But they always got used to it. and things just never quite reverted to how they used to be. So it's kind of sad to think, is this our present worse, but also like our future better? That's very, very sad and depressing to think about. Not me saying I wouldn't do this whole product check and everything, and this is what I'm doing now. I'm not entirely sure how it's going so far. I think it's going okay, but I'm still holding my breath. I'm still holding my breath, y'all. I would say pray for me, but I'm sure you're seeing this, or you're going to see this, or you're seeing this, right? Because it's real time. I'm sure you're seeing this like way after. So yeah. I very randomly just remember that Christmas is coming. I'm excited. Christmas is my favorite time of the year. So yeah, I'm very excited. You're going to blend it in. All right, here we are. It's incredibly hot. Yeah, the weather has changed, so I think it's going to rain. Anyway, I'm running late now. I'm like your faves. I went from having too much time to being late. So yeah, it's time to bounce. I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah! Bye bye.
Destination is
Hi, number
ongoing.
one.